Hello, I'm Dr. Induviba Maddegama and I'm the program lead for the taught MAs in Languages and Linguistics at York St. John University. In this video, together with my colleagues, we will offer you an overview to our postgraduate provision that range from taught and research MAs to doctoral degrees. You will also hear from one of our current MA students who will share with you her experiences of studying with us. Now, our taught MAs fall into two areas, TESOL and Language and Social Justice. The TESOL MAs are suitable for both new and experienced TESOL practitioners, from English language teachers and materials developers to test designers. For those of you who want to teach English from an East Asian country like Japan or Korea, we also offer the MAs in TESOL with the relevant East Asian language. And finally, the Language and Social Justice MAs are suitable for policymakers, NHS and campaign managers, educational leaders, and anyone who is interested in social justice related work. So that was a very quick introduction from me. If you have any questions, please get in touch using the email address that's on the last slide to this presentation. Thank you for listening.
Hello, my name's Chris Hall. I'm Professor of Applied Linguistics in the Languages and Linguistics subject area. The module is called Language Myths. It's designed to get students to critically analyse common beliefs about language and languages, with a view to challenging some of the harmful effects they can have on professional practice and more broadly on the lives of disadvantaged individuals and groups. We look at 4 families of myths. One set's about English and other languages having just one single correct form, and the effects this has on children speaking local dialects in school or second language learners in different parts of the world. Another set of myths we analyse is around multilingualism. There's a belief, for example, that each country has or should have just one language, and that bilinguals are less competent than monolinguals because they tend not to know either of their languages fully or properly. We also look at myths around the connection between thought and language. Is it true, for example, that you only really know a language when you think in it? Finally, we examine myths around language modality, challenging widespread beliefs that, for example, sign languages are just mimed versions of spoken languages, or that writing is inevitably superior to speaking. Together with the other modules we offer, I think language myths will help you make you a more thoughtful, critically aware professional, better equipped to meet the diverse needs of your students or other groups that you work with.
Hello everyone, I'm Chisato Danjo, a senior lecturer in Japanese and Linguistics at York St. John University. Today I'd like to talk about the benefit of studying language together with TESOL. As a TESOL teacher, you may imagine yourself to live abroad and teach English. Living abroad is a challenging experience, especially if you are not familiar with local language and culture. Our MA TESOL program, with language, prepare you to learn TESOL academic subject along with the language learning from beginner's level. We offer various languages such as Japanese and Korean, which have been very popular language and destination for our TESOL students. By the end of the program, you will be able to communicate effectively in your target language, both orally and in writing, on topics familiar to you. With this basic knowledge, you will be able to adapt quickly and immerse yourself into a new environment when you start working as a TESOL teacher. Learning foreign languages also gives you a chance to learn what language learning would entail. You will acquire lots of metalinguistic awareness and intercultural understanding while learning foreign language. So this program will give you the skills and experience to teach English across the world. If you are interested in the program, please get in touch with us. Thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Helen Swanson. I'm Professor of English Language and Linguistics and I'm Director of the Centre for Language and Social Justice Research here at York St John University. I teach the Approaches to Critical Discourse Analysis module as well on the MA Language and Social Justice programme. One of the main aims of critical discourse analysis is to examine social injustices, power struggles and inequalities through a detailed analysis of language. So it's a crucial element of the MA Language and Social Justice programme, and that's why we've got a whole module dedicated to it. We start the module by broadly introducing what critical discourse analysis is and why it's useful and important for investigating and understanding many issues relating to language and social justice. We look at the theoretical contributions of key authors, particularly focusing on the work of Michel Foucault and then Norman Fairclough. We look in some detail at Fairclough's framework and the way it has been applied in linguistics to areas such as gender, sexuality and race inequalities. We go on to examine different analytic tools and techniques that can be used within critical discourse analysis, and you'll learn about these analytical techniques in some detail along with illustrative applications to real-world language examples and contexts. The module provides you with a good grounding in analysing language critically, so you can take this knowledge forward to the case studies in language and social justice and research methods modules, and to the final project or dissertation.
My name is Dr. Claire Cunningham, and I'm the lead for the PGR programmes. So I'll be talking you through your options here in LAL with us. So your options within Language and Linguistics for postgraduate research degrees are threefold. We have a popular Masters by Research, as well as a PhD programme, during which you can undertake a study of your own design and write a 30,000 word thesis at MA level and an 80,000 word thesis at PhD level with support from a supervisorial team. Our academic team has research and supervisorial experience in a wide range of applied and theoretical linguistics, and we'd be happy to talk through your ideas with you. Your other option, if you're already working in an applied linguistics focused profession, is to take the professional doctorate route. Our professional doctorate in applied linguistics is closely aligned with a professional doctorate in education, and together postgraduates on these programmes take 4 taught modules aiming to develop you as a researcher before you undertake your own doctoral piece of research under the same supervision model as a PhD. So that's given you a little bit of a snapshot about the programmes that we have available at this level within our team. If you'd like any further information, and my email is here. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Anne-Marie Hunter. I'm a lecturer in TESOL and Linguistics at York St John University. I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the opportunities that you have as students at York St John. So the first is that we offer the Celta. So the Celta is a certificate in English language teaching to adults. It's fully accredited by Cambridge University, and it's recognised by employers all over the world. But what is it? So it's a practical English language teaching qualification, which really gets you teaching and getting feedback on your English language teaching right away. It's an absolutely fantastic course. I did it myself in 2007, and I can honestly say it was one of the best decisions I think I've made. It really enhances your job prospects and allows you to travel and teach, all around the world. The great news is as well for York St John University students in the School of Education, Language and Psychology, it's completely free. We offer it for free alongside your regular studies. So do email if you want a little bit more information on that. We also have a group called YESOL, which is a group of students and staff that aims to provide English language tuition to migrants, refugees and asylum seekers in York. So if you're interested in getting some experience of teaching and volunteering for a really worthwhile cause, then get in touch and I can help you out with a placement.
こんばんは、私はソフィーです。ヨークセントジョン大学の学生。I am currently studying TESOL with Japanese as well as acting as the academic rep for my course. This course has already taught me so much, and as a master's student there are so many opportunities open to you. For example, you have the opportunity to become an academic rep, to represent your fellow students at school-wide meetings to help improve the university. There are also more language and education-based opportunities, for example the Postgraduate Forum on Applied Linguistics, which is organised every year by the MA language students, and it's a great opportunity to network and meet other students and academics. Of course, there's also the amazing students and lecturers that will be at your side, if virtually, ready to support you whenever you need, and in all honesty, I wouldn't trade this faculty or my peers for anyone else. Arigatou gozaimasu, yoroshiku onegai shimasu.